that. There we go. That is nice. That was a nice click. I'm gonna need to borrow this right here. And some of these. After the first episode, we're basically finished with most of the design. I did some more rounding off on the back here, and then I just got to design some greebles that go along the top. But otherwise, it's just a matter of building the alternate side to this one, and then a second blaster so we can, dual wield them. But right now, I'm going to begin working on a cool looking stand to display both of them. Alright, here's a little stand concept that I came up with. I'm going to build it in dark blue. That's going to be, a sick looking color. It's kind of a color I've been using on all my builds lately, but I really like it. Really, the only thing going on is you have just like a corner here, and then two hinge plates that are locked into this bottom section here. So this is just, angled, but it sticks there. And then the blaster can just kind of sit right there. And I think that's going to look really sick. I like good presentation of my builds because I'm really trying to fill up my shelves with builds rather than sets, So the plan is to have one like this and the other one kind of like a little bit behind it, like sort of right there. So I think that'll make a cool pattern. And then if I can pull it off, like a Death Watch logo right here, that could be really cool. I also sorted out some of my old gray pieces here because I want to try and integrate those to give it sort of a weathered gunmetal texture that you can't do when it's just all one consistent color. As you can see, this is the newer dark bluish gray, the newer version of this one here. As you can see, it's much bluer as the name would indicate. But yeah, I got out some plates and some tiles here, so hopefully that'll look pretty cool. It's a color that I like, and I like the idea of using it. Just you don't often get very good opportunities to use it because there's a pretty limited parts collection compared to the dark bluish gray that we have now. Alright, so I came up with a little something here. It's nothing to hit home about, and I might return to it later, do a color swap, I'm not sure, or get rid of it completely. It's not a particularly appealing mark in the first place, but I based it mostly off of Pre-Vizsla's helmet, where Darth Maul is like,
your mark.
The sign of Clan Vizsla. We are the Death Watch.
It's actually quite similar to this Rebellion icon that I came up with. It's actually quite similar with the in-universe design as well. But with that, I guess now I did a little bit more here. Finish this off. Ready to move on to blaster number the 2nd. Well, I tried to rip through it in my time off from work, but now I gotta go back. Basically making 1.5 of them, because I only did half of the first one. So I'll be back to return to this tomorrow, I guess. See how fast I was going? Very disappointing. Alright, I hope this is everything that I'm gonna need, so here on out, it's just assembly, no more designing, and no more piece-to-piece building. Alright, where to begin? I'll probably start with these pieces right here. I quite like, especially in this one, how this old gray worked out, where it like, you know, goes like a line sort of through all the new gray. I think some people are probably gonna hate it. I know a lot of people that hate old gray for, you know, no good reason. It's just prejudice, has really no place in our society. And I don't really care what those people have to say. So then we can take one of these side panels here and click it into these Technic bricks that are on the hinge plates here. And I'll do the other side as well. The next piece, I'll probably do this right here, which is like, I don't know, a little nozzle or something that's on the bottom. Slots in between these. Oops, it appears I actually built this one wrong. It goes like that. Whoops, it appears I must make a minor modification, which is surprising, I guess. But I didn't totally test this out before. You know, don't tell anyone that I'm cutting corners. This, there we go. There we go. That is nice. That was a nice click. Then I'll put this little nozzle piece back on the front. That's sweet. Okay. I actually just realized I screwed this up a little bit. First we gotta put these in, which go right about there. Put in those right there. Now we can clip all these in. So actually first I'm gonna do this, the barrel attachment, which has to be going straight, so it has to be attached kind of weird like this. So that's gonna go like that. And I know I give you guys the impression that I got it all together, but like, this is actually a surprise to me how well this came together. I'm quite pleased. Okay, next is this top panel, which covers up all these gaps that you see, which I'm gonna do in a couple different pieces here. The first of which is gonna go in like that, pretty tight. The front half, which is very, very delicate, clip on like that. Ooh, that is clean. Honestly, cleaner than I thought it was going to be. And then these two 1x8s right here, which don't have much support, but they'll have to do. And then finally, just this little round detail bit right there. Yeah, dude, this part of the gun, this whole assembly here, is probably my favorite part. It came out better than I thought it was going to. This has been a very smooth build. But the next part, move on to the handle. So first we have the trigger part. I received a few different suggestions of how I could do this top attachment better, and some of them were really good. I got one from Nick Rick or Nick Jensen, probably the most revered Lego, you know, one-to-one replica gun builder out there. And I get the approach to these things, and I tried to experiment with it a little bit, but I just don't have the amount of time to go back and really redo it right. It appeared to me that it would take at least a little while, that I just don't really have right now. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to move forward with this because it's gonna work. It just won't be perfect. So got these two pieces here that kind of invert each other, and then this grip part will go on the side. That's the entire trigger piece. Basically now it's just gonna kind of go right in there. Feels like the right spot to me. And there we go. This is sweet, dude. I'm gonna quickly try and build the other one. Maybe I'm overhyping it, but like, dude, come on. Look at that. So cool. I love the way they just cross a little bit right at the top. I am quite happy with the way this overall project came out with. I gotta do more, quicker projects like this. Things that are easy to execute pretty well and pretty quick. I mean, quick for me is a few days, but I'm sure there's other people that could get stuff done like this in a few hours. I wish I could just build out here, Everything's gotta be inside. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here for now. Check out rebellug.com, rebellug on Instagram and YouTube. We're gonna have a full compilation video coming out of all the blasters in this collaboration. Because remember, what I built in the last 2 build logs is just part of a big collection of builds, a bunch of Star Wars blasters. So Rebellug's So Uncivilized blaster collaboration coming out July 3rd. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. My next build log should be just ripping through and finishing my gunship. Hope so. Later.